Hello, my little sinners and saints. Today we're going to do another child case, and then we'll try to get into the zodiac. Okay, today is the case of Elina Stanford. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is her. This is her and her mom, Angela. The father had come over and wanted to pick up the girls. And so she gave him one of them. He put it in the car seat. And he's like, "Where's Elena? Go get Elena." So after a bunch of dilly-dallying around, she goes back in and she says Elena is missing. Now she lived there with her new boyfriend, and I think there was other people in the house, maybe like a couple adults. Um, so they called in, and I wanted to note, and I mean, obviously it's the picture you take, but I did not find, I found more pictures of this child where her face looked like this versus smiling. She's so adorable. This is part of the room that she was sleeping in. We'll go over this again. But after the father couldn't get the child, then he took the other daughter over to his parents' home, and his dad came back, and that's whenever she said the baby was gone. So they called the law. They started searching for the child. There was even psychics brought in, cadaver dogs, everything. Um, and this happened in Toledo, Idaho. I mean, Toledo, Ohio. And there's a lot of cases come out of Ohio. I've been there, been to Akron, and it was a place that was kind of run down. I think there's a lot of drug activity in Ohio, and I don't know a whole lot about the state, but every case or part that I've seen is drug ridden. If y'all remember, I think it was Verna Messersmith, a case I'd done previously. Um, it was horrible, and she was from Ohio. But again, we will go back over the conditions of where this child was. This is the bed that she sleeps in. This is the outside of the house. Just kind of giving you a picture of one, the dangers that are around this house, to the conditions of it. And I get it, people have to live where they live, but my mom always told me no matter where you live, you can always keep it clean. This is, I think, the side. This is an old pool they had in the backyard. This was from a surveillance camera from it said the neighbor, and his name's Frank. And he finally let him use his first name. And this was a couple hours before she come up missing. This is the dad. His name is actually Stephen King, I think. I'll get to that in a minute. And now the thing on the porch, I don't know if the mom just knows she's being recorded or what, but she was like caring for the child. She would kiss it, she would rock it, everything. She looked like a loving mother. This is the cops coming to look. This is a picture of her at Easter. See, she was rocking her, putting her in her little stroller. Okay, let's get case of the missing toddler Elena Steinforth is receiving national attention. East Toledo toddler remains missing, but we are learning about the alleged injuries. Basically, this told me that the baby had a bruised eye and a little bit of dry blood around the nostrils and a bump on her head. The video shows the room that I just showed you. It's not a video though, where Elena was reportedly last seen apart by authorities looking for evidence. They tore it apart. They searched it for the baby 4 or 5 times. Angela, the mom, she was seen sobbing in court. Uh, and if you look at the video of her crying, she says, I just want to go home. And it's not distraught tears, it's someone that don't want to be in jail. It's not, oh my God, my baby is missing. She thought that maybe she got out to the pool, and so she went out there and checked. They never got a straight answer from her, and her story did change. Um, the circumstances under which she was raised from the 18 months, you can see the pictures, were very, very disturbing. And now she is gone. A video that was obtained exclusively by the WNWO shows the room where Elena was reportedly last seen, torn apart by the authorities. According to the homeowner, it remained untouched since the big search. There's a question in the case, is the gap in the time of which the ex-boyfriend of Elena, Stephen King, is unaccounted for. Witnesses report that Stephen ran out the back door. He said that him and I think it was her mom was going to look for the baby in the alley or something. And she told one of the people talking to her that she wanted to stop talking about it. Like, why would you want to stop talking about your child missing? I would want any and every asset um, utilized if the child was missing. This is her in court crying. I got this close up picture because you can see tears, that this is right when she says, I want to go home. I mean, let's be real. See the little pictures? It makes me wonder if she was not taking care of her something the whole time. The mother did say at one point that she had woke up and Elena had a black eye, like it said, and the blood coming out of her nose and a big knot on her head. Nobody took her to get any type of medical attention. And I say that with jest because it's like, are you people kidding me? First of all, you wake up and the child is like this. But after that, if you don't know what happened, even if you know what happened, you take the child to the doctor. This is Elena's father. Of course, he's not happy with Stephen King. This is of course, the banners. This is them dredging the waters to look for the baby. She said the mom did that she had laid her down, and I guess since there was adults in the house, she ran down to the dollar store. There is alleged reports that she went down there to get cigarettes. The cops or nobody else will tell what she went down there for. This is the jail, and this is her mom. This is More pictures of the room. Now, when the cops tore it up, they didn't do this to the room as far as the mess. Okay, first of all, I don't know what any of this is. I wouldn't sleep on, I wouldn't even walk in this house, much less let my child sleep in this house. Look, how disgusting is it? What is it? It looks like on the video I watched of this, where I've got the screenshots, this looked like blood. It looked like someone had maybe passed away there. And now this is where she's laying her child at. I'm telling you, I would sleep on the floor. Well, I wouldn't sleep on this floor. This is disgusting. Look at this crap. This is a different part of the bed. There's more, some kind of dark brown stains over here. I hate there was a Green Bay Packer thing in there. Love the Packers. Shout out to Matt. And this is the pool. Look at this. Why would you not just cut it up and take it down? And I put this in because not only is this obviously deep enough for her to drown, but there's even a ladder. I'm not saying that the little girl could have climbed up there. I don't know if she had that ability or not, but why take a chance? This is the front of the house. This is the side. This is one of the cadaver dogs that hit on, and I'll use what the psychic said, an area in the back of the house. And Nancy Grace had asked questions about where did it hit. And the psychic said she couldn't specifically say because she has a loyalty to law enforcement because she's on a task force, but she walks the fine line of, knowing, and then just out of respect, she wouldn't say. But Nancy Grace asked her a certain place, the pool. She goes, no, further back. And you'll see in a minute what's further back. This is further back, the garage. See this swimming pool? This right here is the alley that they thought that she had got out into. And this is the garage that I just showed you. Baby Elena's body was found on September 5th, 2013, wrapped in plastic and placed among the rafters in the ceiling of the garage next door to where her family lived. Angela and Stephen were already in custody on charges of obstruction of justice. On December 3rd, 2013, Angela and her boyfriend Stephen were both sentenced to life for their parts in the baby Elena's murder. Angela will be eligible for parole in 2031, and Stephen will be eligible for parole in 2038. I'm assuming by the times that they're eligible for parole, that the cops either didn't have enough evidence or they're trying to say it was an accident. So that's the tragic case of Elina. Let me tell you right now, if you have a child that you can't take care of, that you have more anger towards the child, intentional or not, then you have good times. If there's any reason why you should give up your child, you can take your child places and you will not get in trouble. There are plenty of parents out here. I'm a foster parent that would be more than glad to take in children. So if there's ever an issue, or even in the moment, walk outside, do something. Don't worry about getting in trouble, spending the rest of your life after you've took one. Thank you for joining me. This was sad. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.